everybody from the Historic Arkansas Museum. I'm Casey Marshall, and today we are doing some shop maintenance. We're coming to you way early because it is cold and we don't want to wait until 10:30 to light the forge. Right now I've got my sleeves rolled up because we are treating the billows. I don't know if you remember, back in April of last year is when our billows blew a pretty big hole right here, and that was just from us neglecting to treat it. It had been a few years since it had been treated. So through the Early Reenactors Association and a lot of the guys that came on our Tuesdays, we were able to get new leather and completely replace this. You probably followed that project on our old Facebook videos. But in order to not let that happen again, we're going to try at least once, if not twice a year, to retreat all this leather and keep it nice and supple. And we're not using anything weird or extreme. It's just Neat's Foot's compound leather treatment. Basic stuff. They would have used oil historically. This stuff is the same process. We're cheating a little bit with a spray nozzle to get way into those tight spaces. Hey. And then simple rag to wipe it into place. You know, it's not something unique, but this is vital to the bellows. It's one of the hardest parts that don't get as much attention are right here in this crack, which is where we had our break last time, was right here. That wrinkle got dry and it started to crack right there in that wrinkle, so keep it supple. Now just keep going. Other fun things we do to help this, we noticed when we installed it that there were a couple places up top where our tacks, you might have to come in real close to get this, where our tacks didn't make an airtight seal. So we actually used beeswax and a hot iron and were able to melt it in and get right there. That wax sealed it for an airtight seal for more air to go back into the forge. So my job today, before we can light this thing, is to treat this, and I'm just going to keep going and going. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments section. Our cameraman will read them out to me. Another thing I want to point out is our Living History Saturdays, and next week we have a couple of things going on. Next week is Arkansas spring break. So Tuesday through Friday we will have Living History, and then of course we have our regular Saturday Living History. So next week there's going to be stuff going on every single day. I will be here Tuesday and Thursday in the forge of next week, so feel free to come by and see me. We had our biggest attendance yet this past Saturday. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss nothing. And then also next week will be our last Tuesday Facebook Live. We are prepping. Another reason to get this done now is starting in April, we have about 100 kids a day every day during the school week, except for Mondays because we're closed, coming. And a lot of them are going to be coming through here at the Blacksmith Shop. And I would hate for 100 kids to expect to see a blacksmith and the billows bust again. So that is one of the reasons we're getting this done now. All right. I don't think I can politely squeeze all the way back there on camera, so I'm going to turn it over to Tim. Oh, nope. And sign off for the day. Please join us next week for our Tuesday Facebook Live. Mr. Master Smith Lynn will be here, and it'll probably be our last one for a while. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay warm.